Hey, I'm Michael Mafanire, and I'm a junior at Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology in Northern Virginia. I'm originally from Zimbabwe, and growing up there, I didn't really have access to the resources that I needed to be able to explore my interest in science and technology. When I moved to the United States, I was so excited because finally I had the opportunity to have people around me teach me how to use science and technology properly. And I finally got to explore the interest that I've had practically since I started school. When I'm not in class, you'll usually find me on the basketball court or rowing on the Occoquan River. But what really excites me is taking these resources that I've been given in the United States and applying them to real world scientific problems. That's the reason I'm applying to NASA SEAS. Last year, I did NASA's Virginia Space Coast Scholar Program. That experience gave me the first real look into how NASA approaches massive scientific challenges. It was exciting, but it also made something really clear that there's a huge difference between building models on your own for personal projects and actually contributing to real research. What I'm most curious about is how scientists figure out when a result is actually trustworthy, especially when data is messy or just contradicts what you expected. I want to learn how research teams work across different disciplines and use various computational methods to solve problems. Over the past few years, I've been building my technical foundation. I started when I was in seventh grade by taking computer science classes at George Mason University, which is a local school. I went on to start competitive programming, and I even competed at the United States of America Coding Olympiad. I've learned how to break down complex problems under pressure and stay focused when solutions don't come right away as a result of my experience in competitive programming. I'm also currently competing at states for Future Business Leaders of America and also starting computational neuroscience research through Think Neuro LLC. What I've learned through all of my AI and machine learning projects that I've done is that real research almost never works the first time. No matter how good you think your plan is, you're always going to have to test, you're going to have to debug, you're going to have to reiterate your ideas, and you're going to have to collaborate with people with your group constantly. That's just how research goes. What I'm missing is working with actual professionals on real research. I want to understand how methodology gets built from scratch, from research into other papers, and how I can apply that methodology to solve real world problems. All of my experiences have brought me to applying to NASA SEAS. I'm not really looking for another thing to put on my application. I'm using this program as a chance for me to figure out if research is actually the path I should be working on by working in a real mission driven environment. To NASA SEAS, I bring solid quantitative skills and systematic problem solving, and most importantly, I'm ready to learn. Thank you so much for considering my application. I'm ready to contribute.